in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1985. Yay! Mapping your ancestral journey, genealogy goals for 2025. That's what we're going to tackle tonight. And your question is, what's one genealogy goal you've been putting off that you'll tackle in 2025? My goal this year is to get my trees cleaned up. That's it, plain and simple, is to get my trees cleaned up. I know there's a lot of duplicates in there. I know there's some wrong information in places. I know I have these people floating around that aren't attached to anybody. My goal is to clean that up this year. That is my major goal. So what other things can we do? So first of all, reflect on your 2024 accomplishments. Review your breakthroughs, your discoveries, and unfinished projects. Identify gaps in your research and areas for deeper exploration. And if it takes you 100 post-it notes to write out all of those things, then do it. It's as simple as that. Figure it out. Because if you know where the gaps are in your research, it can help you set your goals for 2025. And setting goals in 2025, choose a specific family line or ancestor to focus on, or ancestors to focus on lines and ancestors, plural, because we've got a whole year. Plan visits to archives, libraries, or ancestral locations. Expanding your DNA research by reaching out to matches or using new tools. Yes, that's my goal, is to get in there and send stuff out to more people than I did last time. I think I just got to quit that one. Organize your research. Set up a research calendar with quarterly milestones. So get a yearly calendar and work through it. Put in all the family activities and everything else. Make sure that you put in there time for your research. You might pick for example, say a Sunday afternoon could be your research time. It could be while you're sitting watching TV in the evenings. I tend to do that quite a lot. I love the TV. The TV is just basically noise in the background, but I'm still following the story while researching. Yes, some people say it's a distraction. That's how I work. Some people need complete silence. That's how they work. I need noise. And sometimes if I don't need noise, I just turn the TV off. It's as simple as that. Set up your research calendar with quarterly milestones. Create a checklist of records to obtain and sources to review. Digitizing physical records and updating your family tree software. Hang on. Where's my list? Yeah, that's all in organizing your research. Sorry. Next is learning new skills. Attend genealogical conferences, webinars, or workshops. If you belong to any genealogical societies, they will have a list of events that are coming up. And some of them, if they host an event, they may have a discount if you are a member. Sometimes it is worth joining a membership just to get the discount, plus whatever other things they offer, especially if it's in an area that you have ancestors have come from. It makes sense then for you to have a membership if you're researching in that area, because now you have a resource that you can use to help with your research for stuff that's got to be in person. You may not be able to be in person, but if you are, you have somebody there that you can contact to say, hey, we're coming into town. What do we need to know? What do we need to do? Can we set up some time to sit and chat and blah, 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 blah. So yes. Okay, dog is burying her biscuit again. So yeah, attending genealogy conferences, webinars, or workshops are awesome. One of my favorite ones is the IHGR. It's either IHGR or IGHR. I always get that. Hang on, I have my button. IGHR. Yes, IGHR. It's on every year in the last week of July. And it is the Institute of Genealogy and Historical Research. That's what it's called, IGHR. And if you just Google IGHR, so this is my one from 2023, along with the, I did advanced methodology. That was an intense class. That was awesome. But you basically, on this one here, is that when you go there, you enroll, and it's the Georgia Genealogical Society that puts it on. And so I pay my membership every year, so I get my discount on attending the IGHR, and you get to meet some really cool people. I didn't get to go last year, which annoyed me. It just didn't work out. I'm planning on going this year, but I'll be having to be logging in from New Zealand at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it is New Zealand time, but that's okay. It's okay. And it's full day. It goes Monday through Friday. Well, they actually kind of have some stuff on Saturday, Sunday for orientation and that sort of thing. And they may have like a trade show thing on. They did it all online. They've been doing it all online for the last 4 years. They're doing it all online again this year. And they have these different courses that you can take, and you stick with that course for the entire week. So you get to know other people that's in your class. You get to know your instructor very well. You get to have a lot of fun. They bring in other instructors for different portions of the course as well, based on, if you're hearing any weird noise, Zeffie is chomping on her yak stick, her yak cheese. It's a bar that's designed for dogs. And I will tell you this, it's great at cleaning their teeth. She still gets a toothbrush though. Anyway, I know there were some marks on her teeth the other day, and then she was chomping on one of those, and I went back and I thought, okay, I've got to go brush her teeth, get rid of those marks that are on there, and they were already gone. But anyway, so IGHR is an awesome thing. They do it every year, usually the last week of July. And it's all online, so you can attend from anywhere in the world, which I'm like, yay, I can attend from New Zealand this year. Yay. They also have a competition too to see how many relatives you can find at the conference of people that you're related to. And they use the relative finder tool that's that's there with familysearch.org. It's called a relative finder, and you log in with your familysearch.org login, and it pulls up all these people that you're related to, and you join the group for the conference that year. They give you the link to join the group, and then you can find out who else in the group at the conference you're related to. And I say it this way because we haven't confirmed that relationship. We don't know how you're related to it. Well, you kind of do, because they give you a map. But it depends how far back on that map have you actually researched and confirmed, and how far back on their map have they researched and confirmed, and is there still a piece that's got question marks about it? So it's a lot of fun. And they have times, like when you take lunch breaks, they have like the general hall area that's open. Everybody goes to their own classrooms. They have a lot of they may have breakout rooms and things. It's just a lot of fun, and you get to network with a lot of people from all over the world, all different sorts of experience when it comes to genealogy. You get professionals, you get the hobbyists. It's a fun week, and it goes all day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and half of Friday. And most evenings they have something going on as well. So it's a very full day, and it's very exhausting, very tiring, but it is so worth it. I have learned so much attending these conferences, and I'm bummed I didn't get to go last year, but definitely working on it for this year. So that's one, and I totally got sidetracked on all of that. Oh, that's under learning new skills. Explore new tools like DNA mapping or newspaper archives. Join local or online genealogy groups to exchange tips and ideas. And, local could be in person, or it could be online. There's online ones that are going on all the time. Set aside, work out your budget for genealogy, allocating funds for subscriptions, DNA kits, travel. Find free or low-cost resources to supplement your research. Collaborate with others. Connect with distant relatives or researchers who share your ancestry. Participating in genealogy projects like indexing or transcribing records. And we did a session on that. When did we do the session? We did a session on that a while ago. Actually, no, not that long ago, where we talked about transcribing or indexing or transcriptions and that sort of thing. They are a lot of fun. They're all voluntary. If you go to places like Ancestry, may have them. Family Search definitely has them. National Archives has them, and you can go in there and they like right now in England, probably in England, or when it comes out on, what was the date? I think it's February 8th. I want to say it's February 8th. Hang on. They are releasing hang on. No, hang on. When has it been released? the English 1921 census. Oh, it came out today. Oh my gosh. I thought it was next month. Oh my God, I did not put that on my calendar. If you find out things that are going to be released, like census reports, like the 1921 England and Wales census reports was released today on Find My Past website. I don't know when it comes to the other ones though. Let's see, National Archive, and they'll be asking for people to come in and help transcribe stuff. It's just really, really cool to get in there and transcribe stuff, because you can go in and you can look up relatives that you've been looking for and volunteer to do that. It says here, I'm just reading this right now, that yeah, I think Find My Past, I think they are the only ones that are going to have it for right now. I think. Oh, Ancestral will have it available tomorrow. So if you're waiting for the 1921 census for England and Wales, it'll be available on Ancestry tomorrow. Oh, that's Ancestry UK. I wonder if it's going to be Ancestry US as well. Guess I'll find out tomorrow. But I'm super excited to have that one coming in, because there's been some relatives that are kind of missing in action. And I'm sort of like, okay, I need to have a look at the 1921 census. And and I'm like, where's the 1921 census? And so then I went on Google and went, oh, it hasn't come out yet. So England does 103 years between their release dates. The US does 72 years. So in 2022, they released the 1950 census, and they actually like redacted, like put black marks across people that were living. So you couldn't see details about living people. But when they pass, they'll go through and remove those redactions, so you'll be able to see that information. So if you ever want to come across a census and there's black lines through people's names, it's because they've redacted that information because the person is still living. So they're protecting their privacy, which I think is awesome. Once the people pass, I'm not sure how often they go through and remove the redactions based on people passing. So I don't know how often they do that, but they do go through and remove redactions from people who have passed that were living when they first released it. So keep an eye out for that one. Anyway, so where were we? Participate in projects like indexing, transcribing, transcriptions, that sort of stuff. And document your journey. Keep a research journal to track your progress and insights. Remember to do your sources when you find information. And even if you, and in your research journal, even if you don't find anything relevant on that site or that repository, that you go to a repository and it's not in the books or anything else, note it in your journal that you did visit this, so you're not going back and redoing stuff. So if you're researching online, take note of the website and the records, and get all that details down so that you can go through and have a look and go, oh, we've already been to that site, so we can skip that one, because it will save you so much time. And planning to share your findings through a blog, book, or family presentation. So put that information in there for documenting your journey. That, hey, we're at the family reunion. Let's do a session at the family reunion on things that we have uncovered this year. That's a good topic. Oh, I like it when I come up with things on the fly. So when you're if you've got a family reunion coming up, what have you discovered since the last family reunion that you've now added to your tree? What is a really cool story that you can tell? It could be a sad tale. It could be a very happy, joyful tale. What is something that you uncovered? It could be something that nobody knows about. Maybe you had a secret stand-up comedian in your family and nobody knew. Maybe you found out that your third great-grandfather was married 3 times and not just the one that everybody thinks. Yes, because those secrets are going to get uncovered on DNA matches anyway. So, yes, especially the multiple marriages with the half siblings and creating the half cousins and everything else. Yeah, that's going to be interesting when you find somebody, when you meet somebody who's a half cousin, or you invite those DNA matches to come to the family reunion so they get to meet the rest of the family. And that could be interesting. But just source it out first. But anyway, so that's some of the things that you can do, and that you can do in planning for your research for this year. And don't forget that your question is, what's one genealogy goal that you've been putting off that you're going to tackle in 2025? Yes, it's that year to get that thing off that list now. Let's get it off there. Or you're probably never going to get it done. So let's get it up there. Let's get it done. Let's go through, plan what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, what we're going to be researching. You can even start making lists of resources for each one. Start a file for each person that you want to research this year, or each tree that you want to research, and put notes in there on who you want to research, what information do you want to find out about them. Just go through that list that we've just gone through, and take notes down, so that when you come to work, and put them onto your calendar, and when you come to work with them, you've already got the file ready. You already know, you've already jotted down ideas on resources you're going to do. If you go to Family Tree Magazine, they have this booklet, this little booklet with all these different forms in them. One of them being a checklist, which is awesome, records checklist, familytreemagazine.com. And I can't remember how I had just got on their mailing list, I think. There's something I had to do. I had to put my name and email address in there anyway, which they already have. And it's got a whole bunch of different things that you can use as a checklist for different records to go through. So you could go through this and you go, well, I've already got that one. So, oh, I haven't got that one. And so take a highlighter of, maybe do, I don't know, maybe do green. The green ones, we have to are the ones that we want to find more information about. We've got to check those for that information. On the back of that page was a relationship chart. And this is the invaluable thing where it's got your parents. Hang on. The most recent common ancestor is number 2s. The most recent common ancestors is number 1s. Okay, so this one here, you're going to work out. All right, so you could be the number 1 person. So I have my second great-grandparent here who I'm trying to, that's second great-grandparent. Let's go to the right column. And down here's this. And then I meet up with somebody who, my second great-grandparent is their first great-grandparent. So I come along here and we are first cousins twice removed. Sorry. Scrub that. Let's go back. Okay, so my second great-grandparent, and they have got a great-grandparent who, my second great-grandparent is the other person's great-grandparent. So we come across great-grandparent, come to second great-grandparent, and we're second cousins once removed. That's how you work that out. If we were both of us had the same person as our second great-grandparent, we would be third cousins. Okay, so this is a really cool chart for working that stuff out. And it's just, I just love this. I like going and playing it. I go, oh, if I had the fourth great-grandparent and they only had the second great-grandparent, we would be third cousins twice removed. Simple as that. Just little charts. But they have really cool forms and stuff in that, and it's familytreemagazine.com, where you can get this. I think it's like 10 forms or something that's in that. I don't have them all sitting here right now, do I? No, I don't. But anyway, go out, have fun, plan. Remember, some of the stuff's going to have to be done with pen and paper. Yes. So download free forms. If you're on Ancestry, go to their forms and download free forms from there. If you're at familysearch.org, go download some of their forms. All of the places that you probably have a membership with will have an area where they have free forms that you can download. And you will find that you prefer, like with Ancestry, I prefer their family group sheets. And for my pedigree charts, I prefer the National Genealogical Society. They've got great pedigree sheets. And in fact, they have PDF ones that you can actually type on and save the PDFs. So, but I like to print them. And they're nice and clean, and because then I write notes all over the thing. I mean, if you look at the fresh one, and then when I'm finished with one, yeah, you wouldn't recognize it, because I handwrite everything in when I'm trying to figure it out, and they go 4 generations. So they go you, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and then you can take the great-grandparents and move it down to the first position on the thing, and then you can look at their parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. So then you'll start with grandparent, great-grandparents, second great-grandparents, third grandparent, first great-grandparent, second great-grandparent, third great-grandparent. So you're taking up to third great-grandparents on 2 sheets. And you can do 1 sheet for each of the great-grandparents that you already have on there, which is awesome. And you can just, it just works out. And so I like to handwrite the stuff down because then I can see it while I'm working on Ancestry. I've got it there. I can see it right there in front of me. I can make notes on it. It's not easy for me to find one right now, but maybe I'll show you one at some point of a mess. That's basically all it is. It's a mess. But anyway, with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. I think. Hang on. Why do I think I have something on tomorrow night? Yep, no, 6 p.m. Pacific. Yes, we'll try and be on time again. I don't know why I've been late so far. I hate being late. But anyway, tonight you already knew about, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow evening. Hey, konera.